Okay, so we're going to try to complete this task. I also don't know what's going on with this horse or anything. There's nobody here. All I see is a cart, a campfire, and a horse. Just a random horse just running around. Hey, that's the thing right there. Boom. So that quest is now done. Now we're on the third one. But now we're going to start building stuff. Because it was a long run back to town, so I decided to edit that out. Because I thought, it's a long run. So what I'm thinking is, right, we're going to get this house built. Probably going to end up building like 3 or 4 houses extra, maybe. I haven't decided that. I'm going to try to get our worker here for the sawmill. I'm going to try to save up some money so that we can get the necessary funds so we can start getting some of our stuff from the sawmill that we built over to the the local storage, I guess is the best way to say it. That's what we gotta do, but we're still waiting. And while I'm waiting on that, I still gotta build houses, so I gotta get stuff done. I would say that they've added some things in this game that are gonna take me a minute to build. Like, for example, we got the workshop, we still gotta build. We got a general store, that type of stuff. We still have a lot of stuff to build. So this episode, the rest of it might just be us building all day, which I'm happy with. So I'm thinking that's probably what we're gonna end up doing, is just start building and then see what we can do, if we can get any more rabbit fur from somebody, or if we're gonna just trap our own. We might just trap our own. It might be easier that way. I'm still waiting for the day where we can actually have them like in a cage, and we can kind of, have our own rabbits. But they haven't added that. I don't think that's added into the game yet. I could be wrong. I don't think it is though. But we still gotta, get this thing built, which means we gotta go cut some more logs so that we can get at least the roof portion done. And then once we get, once we got all that done, do we? I thought I had logs in here, that's why I thought I'd come in here. Cause I thought you could do it without getting a wagon to transport it, but apparently I was wrong. So it's okay, but I'm just like, eventually, right? But that's okay, because what I think we're gonna end up doing is having it where we have stone also come in, and then that would be another good thing, because then we could build extra things. Then I wouldn't have a problem unlocking other modules and stuff, but again, that's still a long ways away. Because that's what it feels like. It's probably not gonna take us that, long, but to me it feels like that's, way out there. And again, I know that they're really, still developing this game, but I'm still enjoying it, so. Which is kind of a good thing, so. The other thing that I would like is, and I don't know how you would do it, but if you've already done something to fulfill a quest, right? Like, build a Pacific building, and it's already built, I wish it would just automatically just let you be like, hey, you already built this, do you want to skip that task? Or, if you've already completed like a bunch of the side quests too, then it would have a button where it says, okay, you can, just, if it's either a button or if it automatically does it, either way I'm happy with that. What the heck, we're going in the air. That was something. I don't know what to call that. But anyway, I'm just like, that's pretty much what I think we're gonna do. Just kind of build, I don't even know what the heck's going on here. I think my controller just, you know, maybe. Had it plugged in, charging, so I don't know, maybe that had something to do with it. Yeah, it might have, because now it's acting okay. I don't know, man, that was like weird. Yeah, it's just weird. I guess I'll have to find another place to charge that, but other than that, that's pretty okay. I don't know, we just gotta get it to where it let us build the dang roof. Let me guess, it's probably just easier if I run inside the building and then just build it from the inside, right? There you go. Now, but the other thing I want to do is I want to paint all the houses like different paint schemes at some point, or like a general color, I guess is another way to put it. And you know, we'll run throughout that color scheme. So the one that was on my house, I could run that all the way through the other houses. However, that's going to be a heck of a lot of material to get when you're thinking about, you know, painting a house. So what we'd have to do is probably pick a whole bunch and then hopefully go on, you know, to paint everything. Yeah, probably get this general store built next. And then I think the other thing that I unlocked was the sheriff's office, I think, too. So I could build that, or at least get that portion started, depending on how today goes. But we have the general store at least now beginning to be built. So at least that's something. So I think that's the other thing we're going to be missing is, you know, getting it to where we can actually get stuff transferred, you know, here in town rather than being stuck up at the sawmill. Even if it's, you know, let's say it only moves 100 or whatever, that's fine, you know. I'm okay with that, but I don't know. I'll have to see. And then I gotta find a spot. The next question, I guess, is to find the spot where the stone mine goes, so I can at least get some dang stone, you know, into the town, so I can use that to build, because that's kind of a requirement of some of these buildings, at least one here, one there for, you know, every foundation of every house. So I mean, I might as well invest in that at some point, but that'll probably be a next episode type of thing. And the other problem is I don't know where the heck the stone mine would even go, because I have the sawmill built. So that's the other question, is where does the stone mine go if the sawmill's built here, which I thought would not go here, but you know, it did. And the other thing is I would have to build the stone mine, and then I would have to save up more money again and basically buy another wagon and have that transport the stone back to here. So basically you would have two things being put into the storage. I'm okay with that. You know, as long as we can get it actually set up and ready to go. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I'm trying not to pick up too much stuff. I don't want to get weighed down. Otherwise, or overloaded, because you can't use sprint when you're overloaded. So I'm going to try not to with these logs. Worst case scenario I do, because, you know, I'm carrying a lot of logs with me, but I think what I'm going to try to do is get as much built, or get as much, you know, that I can get built, even if that's just, you know, the start of building it, which is fine for me. But if first I'm going to get the general store open, then I might get a sheriff's office up next to, just so I have, you know, jobs for people to do. So when I get some of these houses built, then I could just, you know, have them go right in. Which is okay with me. It's just gonna take a minute. Let's see, is it going to be enough? No. And which means we better go run for more logs. Which is just like, you know, here, then we're there, then we're not. We're everywhere, it seems like. So I think that's probably what we'll end up doing. We're just trying to get everything that can get built, and I kind of want to finish painting my house too, but at the same time that would require like an entire episode of itself, probably. Just picking all the plants to actually get where I can paint the house again. So I might just do it as I can. But other than that, it's going to take me a minute to paint this house. Then once it's all painted, then we'll paint, you know, the next house. We'll just kind of work our way down. I don't think you can paint county, like, city warehouses or anything like that. You might be able to, and I'm not aware of it. I don't think you can. Which is kind of weird. It's like, if we were gonna, you know, build this city, then why can we not paint our, you know, other buildings? Like, for example, why can we not paint the general store? You know, like once that's complete, you know, why can we not do these things? That's another question. Another great one, but I don't have any answers. Wish I did, but I don't. So I think what we'll end up doing probably at the end of this episode is probably try to get the sheriff's office at least placed. Maybe we'll start building some of that. So I think that's probably gonna be, you know, what we can do. I'm hoping that's not the case, but you never know. Because what I'm hoping to do is get as much built. But I'm just gonna pick some of these flowers, they're right here. And I'm just gonna try to like paint my house in between building like other things. I hope that, you know, I can get everything that I need here. Or at least everything's sold. I got a bunch of stuff in my inventory that I could probably sell. And there are certain things that I'm not selling, but for the most part, that's pretty much how I'm gonna have to do it. But it is actually working pretty good. I didn't think, you know, we'd be getting this far. You know, and then have to get like that one thing at this point, but just the way it goes, right? You're thinking, oh, we don't need that. Yep. Turns out you do. Which is kind of the weirdest thing. So I'm just gonna sell this guy, you know, what I can at least afford to get rid of. Other than that, I have no idea. Like, if the sale price isn't, you know, that good, then, you know, we'll have to wait around before we can even get any transport from the sawmill to the warehouse. That's just gonna, you know, take a minute. Yeah, well, I mean, because we got the sheriff's office to build. Potentially too at some point, so that's another thing. But see, you can get it in this general store, but mine doesn't look like this. It's just weird how that all goes. So, yeah, one minute you think you can, and the next minute you can't. Well, all I can say is at least I tried. Alright, so now, since we got what we need, pretty much, we got some stuff from the other guy. I hope this guy's got just a little bit more of like nails. That's mainly what I need right now is just nails, so that I can at least get the general store built. And then I don't know, like, then I might end up getting the sheriff's office like put down, but I'm not gonna like start building that. That'll probably be like a next episode thing too. And the only reason, you know, that'll be next episode for something like that is because it feels like I've been building for a while. So after buying a lot of things, you know, it became, you know, overloaded again. So which means we can't sprint, which is fine. It's just that it sucks because I was looking forward to sprinting, so that I could, you know, sprint back and forth, getting a bunch of logs and not getting logs. So it's okay. Let's get this dang thing built. There you go, general store now built. Next thing I could try to get built, is I got some traps also placed out so that I can get the one building that we just built. Like, I can build a bed for that. I believe either I got traps or I built them. I just gotta place them and then get the bed ready. That's pretty much it. Well, I've already built the bed. Who knows? Yeah, we got those. So, but that's all I did for that. Just because you can't just buy the fur anywhere yet. At least that I'm aware of. Like, you can't buy logs anywhere yet neither. Which would actually save me a bunch of time. I'd rather spend money purchasing lumber, like 99% of the time, rather than waiting on lumber. But that's okay, you know. Alright, come on now. No, doesn't like that. Okay. It'll like it right there, and it will be happy. There you go. Now we can rent this out. But the only reason I'm gonna rent it out is because I need somebody to run the general store. Depending if I find somebody that I want to actually rent that room to, probably what I'm gonna do is probably make them the runner of the general store, so all of that can now, you know, produce us some money. And see, I'm not really being greedy. I'm gonna work my way back, but then about 20 be about what I need. Like, I mean, I'm not asking a bunch, only because in this game you can make money pretty easy. Sometimes by just making a bunch of paints and then selling them off too. You know, just doing other types of work. There's other ways to, you know, gain money. So we can do that. We can also go mining for, you know, raw materials and sell those too, if we really wanted to. Doesn't mean I'm going to. It means that I could. Alright, so now let's see if we can get him. We should. I gotta remember how to get into that menu. This might take us a minute. This is definitely will take us a minute. Basically, yep, there we go. Now, I can put them anywhere, right? But it's not showing up there. So that might be a problem or a glitch, and I might have to, you know, exit out of the game and come back. Worst case scenario, we do that. Later. I think in the next episode we'll just do that portion again. which is kind of silly. Well, I mean, it shows them there, yes, but it doesn't. It's not registering them in the manager. Then where I can, you know, actually appoint him and he do things, but I'm just gonna see what I have access to probably next, and then get that ready to be built. At some point I'm gonna have to build a barn, and at some point we're gonna have to build the stables for the horses and all that. We'll get to that stuff, but since we got that general store there, we put the sheriff's office right next to it. Easiest thing I've ever built, you know, because they're gonna be right next to each other. This is pretty much, you know. Yeah, okay, so it's not really moving that barn either, but I think pretty much the whole idea is, you know, get the buildings for the city buildings that I can get built. Since we got the general store built now, it would only be fair to get the sheriff's office then built. And then us building another couple of houses to house the residents that we're going to need. Because we're going to need another guy to probably end up, you know, running the sheriff's office too. And then we'll have both of those, and then both those positions will be filled. I was going to try to put it over here, but then decided against it because it would just be easier probably to be like next to the general store area. Because think about it, where's your number 1% of crime going to be? At a store. So that's kind of the decision behind why I decided to build over here. I was like, oh wait a minute, it'd just be easier over here than it would be over there, so it really doesn't matter. But eventually we're going to build the stables, which is going to take forever for us to get to that point, and I do know that. But it's also like it took us a long time to get to build like the general store, the sheriff's office, and all the other things. It's going to take us time to do these things. I just, you know, hope that eventually we can get everything sorted out and built and placed. Or even just like the sheriff's office it was for a little bit, where I just placed it and then got the materials and then built it. So I mean, it's kind of an either or situation. But I am going to try to doubly make sure that I can kind of keep it in line with like the general store. At least so that way I can keep my steps kind of aligned. I know it's going to be a bit of a pain to probably do that, but we'll get it done. I believe in the process of rotating things. We'll figure it out. Or as least close as I can, I guess, is another way to put it. There we go. That works. Alright, well, I will see you on the next one.
There's nothing I can't find in the silence of the night.